everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a quick Christmas DIY that I would like to share with you. So without further ado, let's get started. So I'm just going to start off with this wood round that I purchased from Amazon. I believe I got a pack of 12 of them. The Dixie Belle chalk paint in chocolate and also in drop cloth. I'm going to use the Beacon Glue's Quick Grip and also the Fabri-Tac glue and a little Christmas tree that I also purchased from Amazon as well. Anything that I use today, I will leave a link in the description box below if you guys are interested in it. I'm also going to use the snowman that I made in my previous video. The berries you can ignore, and I am going to use the clickable stamps and a fabric tag that I made. So I'm going to start off by giving the top of the wood round a thin coat of the chocolate. The purpose in my brain is I was thinking I wanted this to look like dirt. And that's my little Batman. He's an outside kitty, but today he wanted to be inside. So he is very snuggly and lovey today. So he's there, part of the video. So then I'm just going to take my heat gun. I'm going to give this a quick dry so that we can move on to the next step, which I'm going to take the drop cloth now and go over the chocolate with a thin layer. This drop cloth is it's a creamy white. It is just so pretty because I didn't want to use bright white because my snowman I used the drop cloth on as well, so I want everything to kind of coincide. So just kind of a messy coat. And as you can tell, I didn't go all the way to the edge with the white as well. And then I'm just going to give it a quick dry again. And then I'm going to take my sanding block and go over the top. And I'm going to distress this to bring out some of the chocolate underneath. I wanted it to kind of look like dirty snow. Still my little Batman, right up there in my lap. And then I'm just taking my heat gun, I'm just blowing off the dust from sanding. That's all I'm doing. So then I'm going to take the little snowman and I'm going to use the Quick Grip glue and put some on the bottom of it and glue it down to the wood round. I'm going to grab my little Christmas tree so I can place that just so I can kind of tell where I want everything to be placed. And then I'll show you here in just a second. He's so cute. Then I'm just going to grab my tree and I'm going to put some of the same glue, the Quick Grip, on the bottom. And I'm going to glue it down to the wood round as well. And now I'm going to use these fairy lights. I purchased these from Amazon as well. If I can find the link to those, of course, I'll leave that below. These are just so cute. I believe it's a strand of 20. Not real positive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the bottom of the tree and I'm going to work my way up. And since they are so long, I'm just going to, go up and then I'm going to strand them back down and then come back up again. You'll see here in just a second when I get done and I turn them on, I end up with more lights in the back than I do the front. So I do change that here in just a second. I'll take the tree and I will turn it around. But I'm going to take the battery pack and I'm going to use the Beacon Fabri-Tac glue, and I'm just going to glue that down to the wood round right behind the tree. But I'm going to do it so that if you need to change the battery in it, you can. And then, you know, also you can get to the little switch, which is on the side. So I had to clean off the glue from the top to get it out. And then this is part of the fabric that I used to for his scarf, and I was going to wrap it around the tree like garland, but I did not like it. So I just grabbed some other ribbon, just they're bits and pieces that I have left, and put them together. And I was going to tie them in a bow, which you'll see me try here in just a moment, but I did not like the bow either, so I just went with the ribbons tied in a knot. See there, I'm turning my little tree around. I'm gonna add some more glue just in case. Don't want this thing to come off. And then put my little battery pack back down. So yeah, I tried a bow and just didn't like it, so I'm going to set this aside for just a moment. Oh, excuse me. And these little stars, I cannot remember where I purchased them from, but I will find it. I'm just going to glue that to the top of the tree. And then I'm going to put some glue on the knot in the ribbons, and I'm going to glue those down right underneath the star. If you guys can hear the music in the background, I apologize. My brother-in-law is jamming. There's the little bow that I was, no, just didn't like it. So just put a little bit of glue on the knot, and I'm going to glue it. It's kind of part on the star, part on the, branches of the tree. And it's kind of funny because I end up taking this bow off like 2 more times. So you'll see. Oh, sorry. Nope. I'm going to take the twine bow off. So I was going to make just a regular shoestring bow, but it just wasn't enough. It just wasn't full enough. So I end up taking more twine and I wrap it around 3 of my fingers 4 times and making, I guess, like a 4-loop bow with the twine. That part ended up not being long enough. Actually, I think it's 2 of my fingers because I didn't want it real big. I just wanted a little bow, but a little fuller than what the shoestring bow would have done. And then I just take a little piece of the twine and tie it around the center. Make sure I have my loops even on both sides. And then I just cut off the excess of the twine that I tied in a knot. And then I'll show you here in just a moment. I love the little twine bows. If you guys have watched any of my previous videos, you know I love twine. So then I am going to glue that down right in the center on the knot of the ribbons. And that's the one I take off 2 more times because I add stuff to the twine bow. Because I don't do things in advance. So you guys get to see me make it up as I go. and mess up as I go as well. So here I'm just going to take a rusty bell and also a bulb pin, and I'm going to pin that bell in the center of the twine bow. See, here I take it off. There's one. And then I'm going to put a little bit more glue on it and put it back on. Just to take it back off again in just a moment. The little fabric tag, I just used 2 pieces of like a cream color cloth and a piece of felt and sewed them together. And then I just dressed them with my Tim Holtz walnut. And then I am using my clickable stamps that I got off Amazon, and I am putting on there a snowflake wishes. It's so cute. So here I am going to take that bow off again, and I am going to put the pin on the tag kind of like right in the corner with the bell, and then I'm going to pin it back onto the bow, and then again I'm going to add a little bit more glue since I broke the seal. And I'm going to put it back right underneath that star on the knot of the ribbons. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the Fabri-Tac glue and put it in the corner of the tag at the bottom. Excuse me. And I'm going to tack it down to the branches of the tree. And then you'll kind of see me fuss with it just a little bit. And now that it's kind of heavy, I need to hold the top of it there for just a second and let it tack up. Although the Fabri-Tac glue, it tacks pretty quick as well. So does the quick grip glue. And then I'm going to take 4 of these little snowflakes. Believe I got them off of Amazon as well. Not real positive, but I'm going to give them just 1 coat of the drop cloth as well. Because there again, we want everything to coincide. Look like it belongs together. And I'm not going to paint the back side of them, just the front, because you're not going to see the back side the way I glue them down. But then I'm going to take my heat gun and give them a quick dry, the best that I can, because they're little and they kind of want to go everywhere when I dry them. So see, they just want to fly away like little snowflakes. So then the first one I am going to take and glue up on the snowman's hat, because his hat was a little plain. And I thought the snowflakes went with the tag with snowflake wishes. And then the next one I'm going to glue down to the base of the snowman, kind of right by the sled. And then I'm going to take, I'm going to take my paintbrush here in just a moment, and I'm going to dab away some of the paint that was stuck between the snowflake holes. And so then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to tuck it up right behind the bow, kind of between the bow and the star. And then the last one, after I dab away some of that paint, I'm going to put on the base of the little tree. So I just want to say thank you again, guys, for being here. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit all so you don't miss future videos from me. Please like, share, comment. I appreciate it all. Any ideas that you have, please share with me, or things that you might do different. So I'm just going to take this Scotch permanent spray adhesive, and this is just fake snow. I think I got it at Walmart, not sure. Maybe Joann's. And I'm just going to spray periodically. I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for. Just small spaces throughout the project. So I put some on the base of the snowman, and I put some throughout the whole tree. I don't cover the whole tree. I just put little spots on the front and the back as well. I do end up getting a little too much on the twine bow. So I kind of had to fuss with that, try and get some off of it. But it still ended up cute. So I'm trying to blow some of the excess snow off. And there I'm just fussing with the bow because I got too much snow and too much glue and matted it all together, and yeah. And put some there on the tag as well. And then I'm going to take the glitter dust. I get that from Etsy, and spray the tree. I didn't do the snowman because I previously did that when I made it. And then I have these little pine cones. I think I found them at Goodwill. I'm not real sure. You can purchase them on Amazon. But I am just going to glue some of those at the base of the tree, and then also at the base of the snowman. And then I also glue some throughout the tree as well. Here, I'll just turn it around, take a quick peek. And I need something right there. So I ordered some little miniature fake presents that I should get tomorrow. And I think I'm going to put little presents right there because I feel like it needs something. Thank you again for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this project. And I will see you next time. Have a good week. Bye.